Hi there. I'm the very first thing your job application sees. You can think of me as the gatekeeper, the first line of defense. I see hundreds, sometimes thousands of resumes for just one job opening. And you know what my job is? To decide in a flash who actually gets a closer look from a real person.
And speaking of people, when they finally get a resume, they spend, on average, just 6 seconds looking at it. That's it, 6 little seconds to decide your entire professional fate. But here's the catch. That's only if your resume ever makes it to their desk in the first place. Because, you see, I'm not a person. I'm the Applicant Tracking System, the ATS. I'm the software that scans, reads, and ranks your application before any human ever lays eyes on it. My whole world is just ones and zeros, keywords and data. So if you don't speak my language, well, your application's journey ends right here.
So let's pull back the curtain and talk about what I actually see. I know you spend hours, literally hours, picking out that perfect font, maybe adding some custom graphics, arranging everything into these really slick columns to make your resume look incredible, but I don't see any of that. To me, all those images, tables, and fancy layouts is just noise. I'm looking for one thing and one thing only: text. And if I can't read it cleanly, you might as well be invisible.
Okay, check this out. On the left, that's what you see, a gorgeous, really well-organized resume. Looks great, right? But on the right, well, that's what I see. The text from those nice columns gets all smashed together. Your contact info suddenly gets mixed in with your job history. The skills you listed next to a cool little icon, yeah, I probably missed them entirely. What you designed to be clear and impressive just becomes a jumbled up, confusing mess for me.
And this right here, this gets to the heart of the problem. When your resume is a jumble to me, I start missing critical keywords due to odd formatting. See, my programming is pretty simple. I'm told to search for specific skills, qualifications, job titles. If I can't find those words because they're trapped inside a table or some text box I can't read, then I just assume you don't have what they're looking for. Your score drops, and poof, you're automatically moved to the no pile.
But hey, I'm not here just to be a roadblock. Seriously, I'm actually here to give you the cheat code. If you really want to get past me and into the hands of a hiring manager, all you have to do is learn to speak my language. And honestly, it's way simpler than you think. So, let's decode the right format.
The magic term you need to know is this: ATS-friendly resume. So what is that? Simple. It's a resume that's built for absolute clarity, not for a design competition. It uses a clean, single-column layout with standard headings that lets the scanner, yep, that's me, grab every single important detail without getting confused. In this game, simplicity is your superpower.
Let's just break it down into 3 easy rules. First, go with a minimalist design. Think single column, reverse chronological order. It's classic for a reason. Second, use standard fonts. And please, use standard section headers. I know what work experience is. I have no idea what my epic journey is supposed to be. And third, the whole point of all this is to make absolutely sure every single keyword on your resume gets caught, categorized, and scored correctly.
Okay, so you've got the strategy. You get how I think now. So what's next? Let's get your resume out of my digital inbox and into the human one. You know, where it belongs.
And you know the best part? You don't need to go out and buy some fancy software or hire a designer. The best tools for this are probably already on your computer. Both Google Docs and Microsoft Word have a ton of built-in resume templates that are clean, simple, and perfectly formatted for me to read. Just look for a basic or minimalist template and you're good to go.
At the end of the day, this is really what it's all about. My job is just to filter and organize. The hiring manager's job is to see your real value. By using a simple, clean format, you're just removing all the technical roadblocks and letting the most important things shine through: your skills, your accomplishments, your experience. That's what gets you the interview, not a fancy layout.
So, you've done it. You created a perfectly formatted resume. I can read it, I can understand it, and I've passed it along with a high match score. My job here is done. But that leads to the biggest question of all, the one that really matters. Now that I can read your resume, is it ready for a human?